Sublime. I think I'm live, but let me double check, because sometimes this likes to cause issues. Okay, we're here.
Your final moment. I am the 32nd steward of the dragon.
Me just quickly ping the Discord. Blah 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 blah. Bum bum ba Stream notifications. Ba da 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 da. Bum ba da. Ba da da da. Bum ba da da da. Bum ba da da da. Content promotion. Posting it in a couple of places. Shilling. Okay. Hey, chat. How's it going? Pug time. No pug, only plug. What the? Hold on. Okay. For some reason, my Chrome, right, decided it wanted to play the trailer for Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones that dropped yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Oh no. So I recently updated my computer and I think that my controller controls got rebound. I'm a professional, I swear. Input. Okay, so we go A, B, X, Y. Apply. Okay. I'm actually prepared for this stream now. It's time for a Dancer in the Ruins. So, I'm continuing the chat sabotage stream that we did around my furnace, but there is a new fundraising goal, a more immediate and more urgent one around, I made a community post around this, but there's a member of the community who's facing a housing crisis. So anything that gets donated, I will be sending directly to her in order to get around the cuts that usually get taken by like donation things. So we already got 900 just from the community post, but we are still a ways away from meeting our goal. And unfortunately, there's a bit of a deadline looming overhead because capitalism. So if you are able to, please consider donating. But if not, you know, as the saying goes, you can't pour from an empty cup. So make sure, you know, you're not giving more than you can, I guess would be the phrasing. Fire Emblem Engage lag moment. Okay. Let's go do chapter 15. This is where we get our dancer, right? It's not like we've had a dancer this whole time named Boucheron. Dancer Boucheron. Wait, we just got a skirmish. Those never show up. Chat, should we skirmish? I think it'd be fun to skirmish. Those never show up on Maddening. Normally, I'm very anti-grinding, but I'm making an exception because these never show up. This is like new content, never before seen, skirmishes on Maddening.
Here we go.
Jax McMahon donated $2. I'm here to pre-order some sunglasses for Gold Mary so she can look cool whether on the battlefield or bench.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much, Jackson. Let me update the pending, I guess not reclasses, but it says reclasses. The reclass queue, quote unquote. Gold Mary, 2 drops, 2 wings, sunglasses. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. All right. Oh, who are we benching to make room for Boucheron? Probably Nell. As much as y'all have tried to make me like Nell, it's just not working. I do not like her. I do not like her, Sam I am. But I like all these scrubs. I like all these goofy goobers. Bum ba dum bum bum. All right. You know what DLC unit named after an Australian dog we really like? Bluey!
Understood.
If I Dark Inferno... Oh, wait, I would have to back up and go like here, right? Or here? Dark Inferno? Yeah, okay. What is the best weapon for this? This looks like Hurricane Axe, probably? So we Dark Inferno, y'all. Nell is the one Felsinulog recruit I don't like for some reason. I don't like most of them, to be honest. Probably in part linked to just how poor their introductions are in Felsinulog. But I just didn't get attached to any of them.
I'm ready.
Except for Bluey, because she's a meme. These guys are actually kind of strong. Okay, Jade. Jade, this is what we need you for. Nail this 64. There we go. Okay. Would you like Nell here or there? I would not like Nell anywhere. I do not like her in a house. I do not like her with a mouse. I do not like her in a blouse. I do not like her, Dr. Seuss. I have a particular way of speaking. Ooh, can we? Ooh, wait. Ooh. We have Lynn. If we Astra Storm this guy... God. These enemies are so tough! What the heck? It said it recommends promoted level 3. Did that mean 20/3? Because, like... I feel like I'm doing no damage here. I hear horror stories about the skirmish enemies. I know, Stigurna lost some people in her skirmish in the Iron Man. So then I guess we dance for Jade, right? Because she's epic. It's not an Awakening skirmish, but it's pretty close. Awakening skirmishes are also terrifying. Which is a shame because it's the only way you can get those goopies, those goopy enemies. Alright, we do this. God, Jade is so awesome. I wish buff women were real. Look at her abs! Look at her abs! The Sage outfit is cringe because of what it does to Anna, but it's based because of what it does to Jade. Although I don't like how the collar, like, is pressed up against her nose. That's a little bit sad.
Yes.
Bum, bum, bum.
I've got this.
Do we... I guess dance here, right? Goddess dance here in order to kill that Wolf Knight.
Let the lesson begin.
goopy enemies. There's like these, oh, I forget what the class is called, but they're like made of slime, basically. Alright, and then we dance for Jade. The Sage outfit is really hot in this game, but not in an over-the-top revealing way. Yeah, it doesn't feel like how Fates sometimes does, like, the fan service in a way that I don't like. Oh, shoot. Okay, we can kill with Gregory. Although, honestly, look, we got a little something for the fella enjoyers, too. No nipples. Wait, Ken? Is that you? Is that Ken? He has no nipples. Damn. The Barbie movie has invaded Fire Emblem Engage.
Understood.
Okay, we can... You are a bow knight, so if we go here and equip the spear, and then you just go here and call doubles, I think, to be bait. Bum ba da da. And we do that. They Mario'd Gregory. Wait, does Mario... Oh, Mario also has no nipples. Because we see him shirtless in Mario Odyssey. And that's why, in order to fulfill the role, they actually had to cut Chris Pratt's nipples off with a hunting knife. That's true. And another fun fact, did you know that Viggo Mortensen kicked a helmet on the set of the Two Towers, but it was actually a helmet, and that scream was actually real? Did you know that about Viggo Mortensen? Mario as a game is aimed at all audiences. No, it's aimed at Italians. That's why they made Mario and Luigi Italians. Actually, anyone who's not Italian, Shigeru Miyamoto said, anyone who's not Italian legally should not be allowed to play the Mario series. That's a real quote from Shigeru Miyamoto. That he really said. He said, if you play the Mario series and you're not Italian, I will track you down and I will fucking kill you. Shigeru Miyamoto doesn't fuck around. He's hardcore like that. Does the hunting knife deal effective damage to Chris Pratt? It only does effective damage to his nipples. Because the nipples are horses. Like in the famous song, Half Man, Half Horse. Would you like Nell with a goat if you could use Nell with a goat, like Nell in the rain or on a tree or in the dark? I would not like Nell, Sam I am. Ooh, can we... this is the Edelgard axe, right? So it's effective against dragons? Well, it's a smash weapon. Right. So it's crap. Alright, we'll do this. If only Alear had level ups. She's promoted, so she's had at least 10, right? Look, it's not my fault that Vander soloed the entire early game. I had no control over that. Houses Unite would do it because it uses Amir's damage calc. Oh, true. Let's just Houses Unite, because I think... Oh, wait! No, that's on Edelgard. Right. This is Byleth. Byleth has the dance. I'm stupid. Damn, they really gave the same awful smash weapon to 2 units. Or 2 emblems, I guess, actually. Kagetsu, can you crit?
Hurry. Even mighty ones.
Yes! Let's go! Kagetsu doing something good. Bet you don't see that every day. Alright, and then we stab you with the spear. Wow. I just want to point out that Marnie hit 256s and Louis can't. So, I think we know who's the better unit. I think we solved that puzzle. There's a reason I gave Louis a hit boosting engrave when I used him on my challenge run. What challenge run is that? Armors only or something?
Just meditating.
Alright, we fireball. God, Jade's so cool. Buy team. Oh! Yeah, that sort of thing. Alright, Gregory, you got this. I believe in you. I should not have believed in you. The 1% crit is so scary, but like, it's such an engage moment too.
I see a bright light.
Gregory succeeded at soaking up damage. I don't think it's possible for us to lose with Phoenix mode on, right? That's what we figured out? Why didn't you see the 100% hit?
I'm so sorry.
Rip Chaos. Dodge? Damn it! Damn it! Oh, Jade, I believed in you.
Is this as far as I can?
Yeah, I didn't believe in you, Louis. I didn't believe in you. Gregory will just trigger Alfred's personal class skill. One time, I saw someone did a skills tier list for Engage. And they were like, Golden Lotus is actually good because Alfred gets doubled, so it has more chances to proc. Which, like, what? Alright.
Let us be off.
Folkvogner!
I'm guided by the emblems.
Okay, so she got a level. She's level 3 now. These are stats that exist. Meanwhile, Celine just being epic. I've been thinking a lot about Engage's royal classes, and I don't understand the point of Avenir. It doesn't even have fun mean qualities. Isn't it like... So, it's the only... Or, it's not the only, but its advantage over Cavalier, right, is 2 weapon types. So I think that's kind of the point, right? Is like, you don't have the armor weakness, but you get 2 weapon types, maybe? Is the point? Alright, Bluey, I believe in you. Shit.
I'm all right.
Shit. Oh my goodness gracious. 1 damage shy. This is so sad.
I'll do my best.
Avenir is the bulky alternative to Paladin, but Great Knight is just a better pick for that. Yeah, I guess the point would be like, you don't have to spend a second seal, right? But it does kind of just feel kind of pointless. Can we kill anything with this Houses Unite? Here! Houses Unite against the 5 HP enemy! Good job, Marnie! I'm proud of you!
It was a good try.
It functions like the old Paladins and also has the skill to help physical tanking. I wonder if at some point, Great Knights were gonna be stuck at 5 move, right? Like, if that was a plan at some point? Because, like, if Great Knights only had 5 move, then it would be like... If Great Knights only had 5 move, then it would be like, well, that's... You know, that's the advantage. Is... You have an extra point of movement, right? This is the gameplay of all time. Yeah, maybe the skirmish was not the peak gameplay idea I thought it would be. Notion!
There we go. It was a good try.
But it gave us some sort of like a chill introduction, right? Just to chat about Alfred sucking. So that's always nice. Woo-dow!
I have it.
Chat, why do I still have Wudao on Kagetsu? The answer is because this is casual mode, so nothing matters. Or no, not casual mode, it's Phoenix mode. In casual mode, I would have to at least use strategy, right? But here, I could just suicide Louis, and then we laugh when he dies, and then he respawns. He came with one. Yeah, and I just haven't bothered managing inventories because why would I, right? Hey, Gregory, you should suicide again.
Everything
Who do you think is a better tactician? Me in Phoenix mode? Or chat during the Lin mode playthrough?
I couldn't defend.
You can suicide every map except for the Smell Xenologue finale. Yeah, because Fell Xenologue, the Phoenix mode mod didn't affect Fell Xenologue properly. It only affected regular characters, but Nell and Nil were still game overs.
I see a bright light.
You know, the more I look at it, the more Pandreo's armor is actually growing on me.
I only have myself to blame.
Sorry, Marnie.
I know you.
5 movement Grave Knight, how much does the average class have? I've not played Engage. So, there are 3 movement values. Unpromoted Infantry has 4 move. Unpromoted Cavaliers and promoted Infantry have 5 move, except for Generals, which only have 4. And then promoted Mounted Units have 6 move.
I need more time.
So basically, Foot Soldiers have 4 move,
Leader of the Four Winds.
Mounted Units have 5 move, everyone gains 1 move on promotion except for Generals, who do not gain any move. Skirmishers are broken as hell. They're way too high level. You can't use them to train up the low level units. You can only use it to power level into absurdity. I mean, I'm not even using low level units, right? Like, I'm using Kagetsu. And he's getting his ass kicked. I mean, I guess Saline is low level, right? Like, it's just sort of half and half split, right? But I'm using, like, strong people, and they're getting their booty handed to them. Like, Louis not the best unit out there, but he's not trash, right? And he's in, you know, what would be considered an optimal build for him. He's in general, right? But he's getting, like, 2-rounded. Celestia and Madeline joined at level 20 or 21. Yeah, that's the other thing, is, like, the DLC characters are strong. Kagetsu dealing 0 damage? I mean, that is a Wudao moment, but still. Hello, everyone, welcome back.
Leave it to me.
Okay, here we go. They should have made Seth the 0 emblem. He's the 0 growths emblem. Because he's the god of 0% growths. I guess we Hurricane X? Seth, the god of 0 growth, shock of all time. I mean, I say that like he's not the god of literally every mode. Honestly, like, I kind of hate Seth's design. He's just way too centralizing.
What's next?
What's next is dancing for Kagetsu. You can give him a quiz. Seth is the emblem of war. Like Kratos. I've recently been playing the God of War game. The PS5 one. Or I think it was PS4 actually. The new one. Not Ragnarok, but the one before that. Only just started. Enjoying it though. I guess we'll throw a fireball at you and then die. Yo, Gregory dodged? Epic Gregory dodging moment.
Where to?
I guess we thunder?
Experience has triumphed.
What game are armors the best in? Maybe Fire Emblem 7? Not because, like, armor itself is a good class, but just because, like, that's the game Oswin is in, right? Fates? I don't think Fates. I think armor's, like... It's definitely somewhat underrated in Fates. But I still think it's a very low-quality class, right? Really, the only unit who wants to be an Armor Knight is Rinka and Benny are the only ones who really like being Armor Knights. And even then, like, Rinka would prefer to just stay as an Oni. I give it to Engage because of how good Louis is for the first half of the game.
I only have myself to blame.
I think Louis is worse than Oswin.
I know you.
Because I think Oswin's performance continues to carry him. I have a 0 growths file of FE7, right?
As leader.
Oswin was doubling enemies in the chapter where Nils is unconscious in 0 growths. Oswin was doubling enemies, not avoiding getting doubled. He was doubling enemies in 0% growths in the map where you recruit the Wyvern. FE7 enemies really suck. Yeah, I mean, like, in part, definitely the lower enemy quality helps.
As far as I go.
But it's also worth noting that, like, it's not just FE7 enemy quality being bad. Because, like, Louis just has really good stats, right? In that same 0 growths,
Defend.
the Christmas Cavaliers aren't doubling enemies. Raven is, but, like, he's built different. But, like, Canas isn't. Right? Oswin and Hector stand out in the League of Armors. I think Hector's overrated. Hector is built to be defensive,
Too much.
but he has 18 base HP.
I'm so sorry.
And so he gets just, like, absolutely destroyed. And his promotion comes super late if you're playing Hector mode. Meanwhile, if you're playing Eliwood mode, because he's not force deployed, he's kind of just a worse version of Oswin. And his promotion still comes very late. Like, even if you're not the main lord, the first, what are they called? Heaven Seals, right? The lords promote with Heaven Seals. The first Heaven Seal joins in Pence inventory. The game is almost over at that point, right? So, like, even in Eliwood mode, I don't really love Hector. I like his early game performance in both Hector mode and Eliwood mode, but
Fear for me.
it's still, like, worse than Oswin's performance at the same time, worse than Marcus's performance at the same time. And this might ruffle some feathers. But there is another early game unit who I think is, like, severely underrated, who I think does generally better in the early game than Hector does, and that's Guy, the Myrmidon. I think Guy is the worst of the Game Boy Advance Myrmidons, but I still think he's, like, pretty okay. He has the Killing Edge, which is just a solid weapon even if you're not crit fishing. He's fast enough to double people, and he has, like, enough strength and bulk at base to do very good combat. And, like it's, you know, FE7 enemies, right? They're generally not very good in the late game. The thing is, in the early game, right? In the early game of FE7, the reason that enemies are so bad in the mid and late game is they're under-leveled. But in the early game, they're not really under-leveled because your units are also low-level, right?
Even mighty ones fall.
Joshua's better but not great. I think Joshua's pretty good. I think Joshua's like a solid high C, low B tier. I think that he does, like, the combat you want him to do for basically free. If you go Erica mode, he's basically the only unit who wants Umholda. If you go Ephraim mode, he's definitely worse, especially because you get extra Night Crest, so there's, like, less incentive to run people who are not the Cavaliers. But I still think he's really solid.
This is bad. Everything hurts.
Guy is pretty good in the early game. I feel like people underrate him so much because the meta dictates that swords are automatically bad and worthless because of no 1-2 range.
Divine dragon.
Yeah, I think, like, it's one of those things where people correctly assess that being locked to 1 range is a downside, right? It's not a downside, right? Like, if you're only gonna have 1 weapon type, I'd rather only have lances or only have axes. But I think that people overstate just how much of a downside it is. and I don't think this just applies to Guy. I think in general in Fire Emblem, recognizing something as being a downside is often overblown, the degree to which it, like, just how much of a downside it is, right? So, like, one range lock is a big one. Lower movement is another one. So, some friends and I were looking at old Fire Emblem 7 tier lists last week. And so it's actually been deleted from the internet. The old one that was made by our two favorite white supremacist YouTubers, Mecha and Mangs. But we were looking, we found like a screenshot of it, right? Oswin was in fucking, I think he was in C tier? And like the bottom of it? I mean, hold on, I have a picture of it.
As much as I hate to say
I see a bright light.
Okay. Oswin is at the bottom of B tier, which doesn't sound that bad.
I can still move.
Until you realize he's below Urk and Lucius.
How embarrassing.
And no Lin mode Florina, Kent, Sane.
I've taken too many serious moves.
Like, what is this?
Time for me to withdraw.
And it's because correctly identifying having less move than everyone else is a pretty significant detriment. But like, Florina is borderline unusable without Lin mode. Yeah, that's the other thing. Is like, I think the Florina overgassing is a symptom at large. The no Lin mode Florina. Because like Lin mode Florina, if you have Lin mode available and you just train her in Lin mode, she's fucking busted. Probably the best early flyer in the franchise if she has Lin mode. Just because her stats become amazing, right? But without Lin mode, she starts with those bases. And there's just not, like, she does nothing other than talk to Fargus once. My Lucius always turns out good. The bigger issue is no Lin mode Lucius starts out at level 3. On the same map that you recruit Canas, right? Because, like, functionally, Lucius is joining at the end of Noble Lady of Kalen, the indoor map, right? More room to grow. So, I guess it's possible that people haven't heard my growth units in Fire Emblem 7 rant. The reason I don't like the growth units in Fire Emblem 7 is...
Here we go.
Oh!
Clay donated $69. I must know who John is.
Oh, thank you so much for the $69 donation. We are gonna go play John now. Alright, John time. Let me mute. So John is peak fiction. John is peak fiction. So I gotta load it. It's on the Game Boy Advance. John. So this is John. You see how, let's just say good in quotation marks. Yeah, let's say good. You see how good the John music is? So what I'm gonna do... The John music is awful. The John music is kind of awful. But recently, I licensed some, ooh, whoops. Recently I licensed some music. So I'm gonna play that music instead of John music. Explore moods. Let's do some chill music. All right. Can y'all hear that? And I'll give us a little bit of a more border on John. So, this is the Legend of John Lingering Blood. Let me pull up chat so I can see chat. What is your opinion on Dart? I think Dart's awful. This is the best ROM hack ever made of all time. Oh wait, whoops, I forgot. I started the final map by accident. You get a preview of the final map before I suspend. So this is John. Nope, I gotta erase data. New game. We're playing on normal mode. You're playing 2 games at... Oh, is that... Right. Right, it's controlling Engage too, isn't it? I just paused Engage. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. All right. So, here we have John Fire Emblem. Disclaimer. This is Bilal here. My brother wrote this hack. I only found out about the quality of the writing much later than I should have. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you'll even have fun, really. Try to, I hope. End of disclaimer. John is the chosen one of the world. One day it was told to him by the prophet Adam, he needs to travel and get strong. But the wicked find out John, and now they are trying to kill him. Get ready for amazing adventure. I found you, John. You are dead meat. You have hired a strong hero who will kill you. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha, wrong! I am not dead meat. I am the great hero who will save this world. I will never lose to people like you. Well, let's see if this is true. So these are our characters. This is John. Brave hero will save the world. He has an iron sword, you know, pretty okay. 5 might, 90 hit, 5 weight, 46 uses. And then he has a 12 might, 120 hit, 15 crit weapon with infinite durability that kills humanity. It's effective against everything. Also, John has Canto and lethality. In case that wasn't enough. He has Canto and lethality. Yay! Lethality proc! Kills humanity is crazy. We finally found a unit that would beat Seth in a fight. Here's Joe, our Jagan, because he has the Silver Lance, which attacks resistance, by the way. Joe is Knight Guardian of John, very powerful and smart. So we'll put Joe here with the Silver Lance. Oh yeah, I am about to beat you up. John should have growth rates like that one guy with absurd ones from FE6. Oh, do you mean Karel? The late joiner? Silver Lance is magic, why? Oh no, I'm idiot for challenge John. Because John is peak. Paletless behavior. Are these the default palettes? Wait, are these the default palettes? Silver Lance is not the only magic weapon, by the way. Iron Ballista also is magic. John, I have come and I will save you. Ha ha ha! They haven't seen me yet. I will easily kill everyone. So, this is Ekram. John's best friend. He is confident and great. These are some pretty cool stats. And here is Safe. John's best friend. It is cool and cool. Safe uses 8 its pronouns. Please respect Safe's pronouns. It is cool and cool. Why is everyone so murder obsessed? Because peak fiction. Y'all thought the Minecraft movie was peak fiction? Good job, John. I learned a lot in just a few years. True, I must become so strong and wonderful that no killer can harm me. The day I have to save everyone, I'll be ready. Yeah, you are right. Where do we go next? I wish I could find a map. That would be very easy. I told you to stop thinking about it. The world has gotten a lot more turbulent lately. Landscapes are changing by the week, and now I say, I will thank Ikram and Safe now. Hello guys, thank you so much. Why are you here? I felt bored. I decided to follow you. Several assassins will try to harm you. It makes me angry. I'll cut each one of them. Thank you very much, Honor. Thank you. Less Safe. Alright, let's leave. Everyone except for Joe and Ekram have default palettes, who themselves have Seth and Gilliam's. A bit off of topic of John, but have you played Cerulean Crescent? Not yet. It's on my list, but not yet. The commander is symbolic. John goes this way. We must destroy the castle before it meets again. Ha ha ha, yeah! All of them die before my strength. I rule the sky. What's happening here? Dare to ambush the mighty Legion? Ha! Let's go, guys. They are all dead. So we are going to give Safe the secret book so that it can get a crit build. I rule the sky. Team Sky. Are we sure that John has a default palette, or are we, is the default palette copying John? Because I find that to be infinitely more likely that the default palette decided to copy John. Because John's peak. Bye-bye gold. If you're worried about me using the secret book instead of selling it, don't worry. We will get plenty of money. The hair color on the default palette is wrong. Intelligent Systems copies John Fire Emblem for their unused default palettes. Honestly, evil behavior. But you gotta support them because they're a small indie company. Brother, my brother, what the hell is going on? I have no idea. We have to defend the Saloslava castle with our lives. We are no longer farmers. We are the real men of the country. Oh my, I am excited, brother. All right, Safe. Get us a crit. Damn, it does not want a crit. Hey, could you help us fight? Haha! It's John! I know you! I will help. Well, let's do this. Well, that wasn't difficult. Right, this is Joseph, Andrew's younger brother. It is active. Yo, Joseph also uses its pronouns? The John lore is deep. 25 luck. Yo, is John on the woke game list because of all these it pronouns people? Ekram seems busted. So I am the world record holder for the any% speedrun. And Akram... Oh, wait. Fuck. I was trying to rescue... Okay. Akram is a big part of the any % speedrun. Has anyone ever used the small indie studio excuse unironically? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that, like, people unironically use that for Game Freak. I know that we meme about it so much that it seems like nobody says it seriously, but I'm pretty sure where it originated is people, like, legitimately making the argument like, oh, well, it's not Nintendo, it's Game Freak, and they're actually a small indie studio, despite what you might think. Now I can show you that John has Kanto. I'm so tired. I go away. Hey, my name is John Jones. I see you are a strong man. Will you help me fight the thieves or will you be a coward? What? Very sorry. I never knew I would meet the famous John Jones today. I'll help you fight all of humanity. After a nap. You are a good man. Thank you. When I was younger, no one in our town could beat me. I'm still going strong. I won't have a chance. See, he has Kanto. This hack is epic. Fight for all of humanity. Oh, lethality? Lethality? Yes, lethality! John has the Fetters of Domri relic from 3 houses. John's leveling pretty good. So there's the white gem. We're gonna be able to sell that. Help! Help me, please! My boat is broken! Don't worry, I'm John. You are safe now. Legendary John Jones? Apologetic! My name is Salmon. I take the merchants to make a living, but my boat has been cut off from the pirates, and my mines are cut off as well. I see. Maybe you'll be lucky and soon you will find ballistics? Are you getting off the boat now? No, this boat is like my wife. I will never give it up. What? Crazy man. Do you just expect us to take your boat? Yeah. So this is Salman, legendary guardian merchant. His boat is like his wife. He has A-rank bows. Pretty good stats, but you might notice one of them. Anyway, we're waiting for a secret event. I should probably rescue Salman, because the secret event might put him in danger. Here they are. Okay, so. Ooh. This guy drops a gold gem worth 10,000 gold. And this guy drops the super spade, which is a weapon. Which is certainly a weapon that is fair and balanced. So kills humanity means it deals effective damage to everything. So it's actually 15 might, 90 hit, 100 crit. So this is so my favorite thing is that Joseph and Andrew are actually glitched because they're required to show, or one of them, I think it's Andrew, is required to show up in the cutscene next chapter. So if you don't recruit them, whichever one of them it is that is required will join your army, but all of its stats will be 0. This sounds like a feature to me. True, it's not a bug, it's a feature. Anyway, the super spade, the super spade is basically required for hard mode because hard mode enemies' stats are cranked up to like 8 million. We do not use the super spade in the speed run because it would take too long to get. But I'm getting it here so I can show it off to y'all. I am a legend amongst the Whiffern racers. I killed more than 5,000 people with my own hands. It will be 5,001! No, I failed. I have a question about this hack. Are you the one who made it? No, I am not the person who made it. The person who made this was Bilal and Bilal's brother. And it is legendary. Which hack is this? This is Legend of John. Lingering Blood. Thank you very much for helping us. You are amazing, as the legends say. I want to go on adventures with you and kill all the bad guys in the world. Gorgeous! Shut up, my little brother. Show some respect. He is fine. In the Salusaka castle? I'd like to meet the owner. I am honored to bring you to him. Yeah, let's go now. Too tired? Don't forget me! Welcome! How am I supposed to get my boat into the castle? Treachery Crown. Dude purposely flew into someone holding a 100 crit enemy. What a loser. Show me your leader. Okay, yes, it is true that way. Wait, my god, what is going on there? What? Could it be more killers? No, I saw their shields. This is our men. What is going? It doesn't matter who they are. We will use deadly force to protect this castle. But Andrew, we charge with honor to the glory of Salusaka. Who are you? Identify yourselves. Relax. We are some of the city keepers who haven't gone crazy yet. He is not a city keeper. Sculpt statues. Hey, why should you tell them? Are you a sculptor? But you look very strong. No, I haven't raised a bow all my life. Get permission. I don't need civilians. I'm coming whether you like it or not. There are so many opportunities in life for me to take. I think this is one of them. I couldn't talk to him far away either. So this is Carol. Carol's actually important to the speedrun, by the way. She's our healer. Mercenary hired by John. Boring and boring. And this is Jojo, the great sculptor. He feels weird? So one thing you might think is this ballista we got is for Salman, but it's actually just an E-rank bow. So Jojo can use the ballista. I'm not deploying Salman yet because I'm going for the divorce ending, and Salman needs to be alive for the divorce ending. So we're not deploying Salman in this map or chapter 4. And then to get the divorce ending, we have to deploy Salman in chapter 5. So I'm gonna undeploy Salman because I don't want to risk killing him. The divorce ending, it's simple. Alright, Treachery Crown. What are the devs on? I mean, you know it's a good game when it opens with a disclaimer that says, I'm sorry the hack is so bad. Does Salman divorce the boat? You bet your ass he does. The boat is like his wife, and you get the divorce ending. More games should have divorce endings. Do you think we could get Doug to play this? If we introduced him to the fact that it's the divorce ending? classic Ekram level up. So Ekram is actually... Oh yeah, right. Giving Jojo the Ballista, like, fucks up the display of movement and attack, but you can still attack with it. We also need to keep Jojo and Salmon alive for the final map, because ballistas are important there because of the Iron Ballista, because it hits on res, so... Because the Iron Ballista hits on res, Ekram is no longer an answer to the final map, which is why, like, you either want to warp skip the final map, or have your own ballista crew, or you go for the bad ending. You could go for the bad ending. There's 3 endings in this game: the good ending, the divorced ending, and the bad ending. The divorced ending is actually, like, separate from... The divorce ending is actually separate from the others, because, like, you can get the divorce ending whether you get good ending or bad ending. Yeah, this seems pretty okay. Is there another hack where Jojo goes on an adventure of bizarre quality? I mean, there's the sequel, John 2. This is Legend of John Lingering Blood. I forget what the sequel's called. The sequel's very funny because it's unfinished. And so what happens is, the first 3 chapters, so the first 2 chapters are entirely finished. And then chapter 3, doesn't have an objective, but the funny thing about chapter 3 of John 2, right, is it was built over John 1. So even though there's no objective, if you stand on the tile where the throne is in John 1, you can seize, and that'll clear the map and bring you to chapter 4 of John 1, but with the cast of John 2. It's so epic. Alright, so we can talk to Othman. You're Joseph. Yes, I don't know what's going on, but I don't want my brother to kill you. I will do it myself. Okay then, let's see you try with this. I will not fall no matter what I face. I am invincible. To the glory of Salosvaka. Good luck. May God reward you. May you survive the hell that is yet to come. So both of the Axe brothers have a talk conversation where the boss just gives them a halberd. Did he just give you a weapon that would help you kill him? He sure did! Someone does not know how to put someone on a title screen for an unfinished map. I think there's a lot of things that Bilal doesn't know how to do. This is still better than the Dark Amulet. What is the Dark Amulet? I've never heard of that. Yo, Jojo crit! And remember, Silver Lance hits on res, so that's our answer to Armor Knights, is the Silver Lance, because it hits on res. I hear a cat. Yeah, she's very talkative. She doesn't like that she's in my office, but she's locked in my office because she's on a diet and the others are currently eating. Hi, I'm John Jones. That's all you say to me? You are a stupid pimp. Oh my god, pimp? Why are you using language against me? Your men attacked me. Why? Why did you kill all of them? You bastard! Mr. Masood did not all die. Listen to me! I have come to look at your maps. I need help. You are the bottom of my shoes. You are not a hero. I will kill you. A crazy man gone mad. Everyone is running. Oh my god. I will run away. Prepare for die. We need to go now. We are completely surrounded. I don't even know what to do. Masood haven't acted like this before. What happens? John, you are the hero. You must choose the path. I can't think properly. So, we have two. We can seize either of these castles, is the funny thing. This one has Masood, who is like the boss, drops a rescue staff. These are his stats, right? Random ass paladin who drops the speed wing has a silver lance, which remember, they attack res. This guy is ridiculous. Masood is actually like fairly trivial to deal with. The hardest thing is that there's this guy, right? But it's a regular ballista. It's not the iron ballista. The iron ballista hits on res, so you do need to worry about that. Like I said, I'm going for the divorce ending, so I have to undeploy Salomon because I don't want to risk his life here. We did get the halberd on Joseph. But usually I let Ekram eat this squad up. Well, on the speed run. So the speed run strat is to have John do it because you need to promote John. And honestly, I think we have John and Joe do it. And I can send Andrew and Joseph this way. How many chapters are in this hack? 6. 0 luck, the general, the null archetype. Wait, so true. Okay, we'll have you 3 form this wall. And then Joseph can kill these guys. We're Joseph maxing, actually. 27 luck. We get another white gem, right? So, I'm saving all of my money for the shop in Chapter 5. Lethality! We got more lethality. Why make a boss with white armor when you know you're gonna do a boss palette and he's just gonna be red again? Oh shit, my wife is playing the Oblivion remaster. I know because I just got an achievement pop for escaping the Imperial sewers. Did you know they're selling fucking horse armor again? And people are buying it. Actually ridiculous. Lamau. Humanity has lost. The thing is, like, I would find it funnier if it weren't for the fact that, like, greedy corporation is being rewarded for its greed, right? Alright, let's heal up Joseph. I just got here. Who's buying what? Horse armor. They're selling horse armor again and people are buying it. For Oblivion. Game industry moment. Yeah. Yeah, it do be that way. Yo, his luck is incredible. Alright, Ekram super spade this guy. Why do all of the characters have so much luck? So traditionally in Fire Emblem, luck is associated with, like, religion, right? I don't know if anyone has picked up on the subtle messaging, but this is a hack about the Bible. The majority of these characters are named after Bible characters. So I imagine that the reason why they have so much luck is because of the Bible. Yeah, this is the Bible. This is the Bible. Monon. That's a holy sword, by the way. John from the Bible. Yeah, did I just blow y'all's minds? Is the final boss a liberal atheist? We're getting there. We're getting there. Where's the devil from the Bible? I've never read the Bible. I mean, I think the Bible, as much as, like, I'm not religious, right? I think I've made that probably pretty clear. I'm not religious, but I do think the Bible's a good book. I mean, the good book, capital G, capital B, right? But I do think that, like, obviously there's some stuff in it that is aged poorly, right? But I think that the general messages, I think that there is good to be taken from the Bible, as is the case for all religious texts. Nice, we dodged. See, that's how you know God is on our side. We dodged. I need to catch up with the Bible reading so I can understand John lore. I mean, look, I'm not going to accuse Bilal of anything. I don't think the intention was to be sacrilegious, but it does feel a little bit sacrilegious. Ha ha ha! What happens here? I can't focus on drawing with all of that. I think the people who is being attacked must be helped. I'm a genius. Stupid, stupid idea. We'll all be in prison. I will kill you if we go to prison. Don't worry, I'm lucky today. And I am not. Okay, so in case you're not sold, this is David. Lightning hero. He often goes to hell. And would you like to know what David's personal weapon is? God's will! A 310 range bow that attacks resistance. And this is Malik, Shadow Cartographer. Very cool, nice guy. He has the Tarbazine, which is a one-range axe, good against sword fighters. There's no... You might notice they can't get down from these cliffs. Yeah, Malik can't do shit. Malik is also new to me. That's from the Bible. Wait, did Joseph just solo left side? Wait, hold. Joseph just soloed left side. That's pretty fucking poggies. Chat. Okay. So we just got our first Speedwing. Would anyone like to guess how many points you gain of speed from the Speedwing? So John currently has 12 speed. Four. And you want to know the best thing? You want to know the best thing about that 4? It's not just Speedwing. Energy Ring is 4. Secret Book is 4. Talisman is 4. Draco Shield is 4. And if you think it just applies to basic stats, Boots gives 4 movement, baby. And they are buyable. They are buyable. That's what we're saving our money for, is the stat boosters. The speedrun strategy I actually have the speedrun, the world record, posted on my channel. And the speedrun strategy is to buy a bunch of talismans and energy drops and boots. Because you give Carol maximum warp range, you give John maximum resistance. He needs resistance for the iron ballistas because they hit on res. And maximum move. Despicable pig. How dare you kill my men? I'll teach you a lesson. Teach me lesson. Lesson learned today is save guts in your stomach, stupid. Oh. John might be dead. I might have just gotten John killed. Oh, by the way, the boss's death quote was, "You are an absolute liquid." What is John's defense? 8. Shit. Yeah, we just got a dodge tank. Oh! Never punished. Oh, yeah. You have been pierced. We have a chance now, John. Run. Yeah! I'm about to break the sound barrier quickly! Shut up and run. Slow man! Stay calm. You are a loser! I can kill people super fast, but you can't be impressed now that you are running slow. You were never as funny as we grew up. I thought someday I would be. I was wrong. I'm not funny. Well, here's a funny joke. Why did the chicken cross the road? To escape the jungle. I walk slowly, only because I can kick your ass more hard when I get there. I'm about to make your head wreck. I need to get out. They think he's slow. Snoring sound! Oh, brother, who are you? You will never be epic. You will never be a good hero. And you will always be a loser. Oh my god. You are a liar. I am the best hero who saved people every day, and I'm so epic. Don't think before killing people you think are just bad people. Maybe okay to kill them, but what if they are not bad? No, not shut up. I will not hear this. I am the perfect hero who will save everyone, and I will never be back down. I am the best. Bye, Mr. Loser! Wait, but who are you? Well, I'll go back to sleep. He wants to be Jetstream Sam so badly. What game is this? This is the Legend of John Lingering Blood. No map, no hope, nothing. I am very sad today. Soon we will arrive at Falvali. Prophet told me that Falvali will have more clues. I'm just wondering, how can I save the world? It's windy? Oh no, help! Oh no! Ha ha ha! The incantation worked! We are our killers now, John! You can't help your friends now! Ha ha ha! I'm here. I'll help John Jones and complete his vision. So now John has been kidnapped and we're stuck in here. But we just got a Master Seal. So I'm gonna, or no, we got a Night Crest, right, on Carl. Sorry, Carl, but we're promoting Ekram, actually. I'm here is the introductory quote of all time. The writing of this has the vibe of not being originally English, even though I doubt that's actually the case. Yeah, no, this was written in English. This was written in English. I suspect that Bilal's native language is not English, though. They got rid of split promotions. Are you actually You're not high enough level to use the hero crest yet. John is. So we'll make John a hero. This has Backstroke of the West vibes. I hope that means it's epic. The stat buffs are cracked. Yeah, no, it's like, I mean, 5 to everything, right? Alright, so now... let's put Joseph here. Salmon, since you're the merchant, you can sell stuff. So this is what we've been saving all of our money for. I'm gonna see if I can get Joseph promoted. Because I usually use Ekram on this map, because Ekram is, like, again, the speedrun strat. You actually bench Ekram because he joins at level 11 until he promotes to Great Knight. And then because you have John and Joe solo the first 4 maps. And then Ekram solos this one because John can't because he's trapped, right? This is art. This is the greatest video game of all time. And we just dodge tank. Although I think my cat just threw up. Baby, you okay? Did you throw up in the litter box? You are so smart. She went over to the litter box just to throw up. Alright, let's see how Carl does in the arena. Oh, right, I have to read his description. Chat, remind me to read his description. The reason FE4 wasn't announced is the intelligence of stop making games because they saw how peak John was. So Carl, Traveler, kill 15 dragons at once. Alright, so here's the armory. Pretty normal. And then we get this. Oh, they didn't buff the body ring. That's so sad. Okay, so I think we need energy rings to cap Carol's magic. And then let's grab a couple of talismans. Engage is looking weird today. Yeah, somebody paid the John incentive. Which means that we're playing Legend of John Lingering Blood. And I think we just end turn. 4 move is actually deranged. It's honestly quite incredible. Oh, did I just get Jojo killed? I think both archers combined to kill Jojo, right? Ouch! I'm not dead, though. I'm on my way. Could you give boots to Salman? Oh, we might be able to, actually. But I'm going for the divorce ending. And the divorce ending actually lets Salman get movement in a different way. Certified JoJo moment. Boots will fix his ship. actually wonder if the boots would give him extra move as a boat. Alright, let's have Joseph kill these soldiers and then we'll visit. And I'll get the last 2 recruitable characters. Is his move capped at 0? I don't know. Because Fleet is not like a vanilla class, right? Like it's an enemy only one in Game Boy in Sacred Stones, but it's not like a normal class, right? Oh right, we got another pair of boots. Jojo didn't have Phoenix mode to save him. Should we add Jojo to the death counter? Hello. We are the Fivali mercenaries. We are on patrol and hiding in this village to protect them from the killers. We will temporarily unite with you to get rid of these bastards. Just give us a portion of their money in return. That sounds like a good deal, alright? So these are the last 2 recruitable characters. Rihanna, Mercenary Favali, Paper Cut. And Layan, Mercenary Favali, Destroys Wind. Excuse me, is that a boat? Yeah, that's Salman. Legendary Guardian Merchant. His boat is like his wife. I love the boat. They call me the paper cut. Oh shit, I forgot how bad these 2 Cavaliers are. They're like, really bad. The divorce ending is me stealing its boat. But the thing is, you don't understand how close you are. Like, the divorce ending does involve losing the boat. Okay, rush fruit is the other ingredient needed for the divorce ending. So Rihanna is going to bring the rush fruit. Rihanna's gonna bring the rush fruit to Salman. Don't kill me! I'll tell you everything, please, I'm just a harmless boy. Are the Cavaliers written over Coleman Namey? They have a support? Oh, right! So, this game has supports. Wait. Oh, no! Oh, no! I can't get the fucking... I can't get the John Joe support. The John Joe support is epic because they talk about how the orphanage got burned down. And how, like, the source of John's trauma is the orphanage got burned down, and then Joe says, get over it. We can get Andrew Joseph support. That's another good one. That's another really good one. The Andrew Joseph support is peak because one of them gets possessed by Satan. How fast do supports grow in this game? Relatively fast. Like, faster than Game Boy Advance. You just have to wait a few turns. They get enough sin points to acquire possession. I think the John Joe support is where, they reveal that the orphanage burns down and then John, like, compares it to cookies getting burnt or something. Brother, why do you look terrified? Oh my god, brother! There is a killer behind you! Oh my god! Oh, where did he go? Oh my god, it's so fast! Brother, you might have saved my life now. Don't worry, brother. I'm so fast, if someone tried to assassinate you, I'd simply smash their skull. My silly brother! I told you not to speak like an angry bum. Hold your anger. Grrr. I'm so pissed off thinking of murderers who might hurt my brother. Brother slaps face. Joseph, you idiot! Don't get mad like last time. I try very hard. We are strong men in the country now. We must be fair and honorable. You're not tired of talking like a hobo, hitting anyone that you are angry with. Countrymen? Which brother country? Slavsvaka is dead. We killed a lot of guard. It's horrible. After helping John kill these killers, we will return and rebuild. Perhaps there are survivors who will understand that maybe we find out what happened. You understand. Crazy big brother crazy. We must run away with John. Go on trips with him. We can become great heroes. Stupid little brother just wants to escape from his troubles. Immature. We will continue this conversation later. Grrr! That's basically a vanilla Fire Emblem support. Oh, just you wait. Oh, just you wait. I just joined. How the hell did we get here? Someone paid $69 for this. Alright, so we need to give Salman the rush fruit, and he needs to eat it on this map. Because the rush fruit sets you to level 10. You don't get any stats, but you do go to exactly get set to level 10, right? Salman is a trainee. So he has an event at the start of next map. At the start of every map, he has an event where it checks if he's level 10 or not. He's a trainee, but he's also tier 3. He gains experience slower than promoted units, but he promotes like a trainee. And that's how you get the divorce ending. I like these descriptions too. Super trainee? Well, so the super trainee functions like a normal class. This does not function like a normal class. How far are we in Engage? We're currently on a skirmish before the Seedal map. We will be getting back to Engage after I finish this. I'm pretty sure we can only get one support per... Yeah, we can only get one support per. Okay. So we'll activate their B support at the start of next map. Doing the John Paralogue. Emblem John. Someone needs to make an Engage mod with Emblem John. I had to run all the way here. I'm crazy! Tell me who you are working for. Don't kill me, no. I work for Samir. Where is Samir? When I find him, I will spend him alive and feed him for himself. North? Okay, bye. I'm not even going to thank me or ask who I am. Not even going to thank me or ask who I am. John the hero. Moana Jun doesn't know that I'm sending the killers. Yeah, John will never know where we are, and eventually he will die. How are you doing? Good, I am good, yeah. Whoa, what is that noise? I found them all! I will crush these killers and defend us all! Yes, we are ready. You are John Jones? How do you know that we are here? Your genius is beyond comprehension. I am the ultimate genius and the ultimate hero. Ha ha ha! Bah, wrong! You're a fool for thinking you can defeat the assassins. Oh, do you think I'm an idiot? I have already started a 27-stage plan to kill you all. She got into my company like honey and flies. 27 stages? You are lying. Lie. I will kill you all. Ha ha! Let's see you try, loser fly boy. Alright, divorce ending! I'm getting rid of this boat. I'm sorry. Crying sounds, no, my poor boat. So the crying sounds was the boat, by the way. So unfortunately, so first off, there are actually split promotions, but they're tied to the divorce ending. But also, unfortunately, JoJo died with all of our bows. So I guess we go sniper. And then he's on the menu now. He's stuck on the menu. That's the divorce ending. He's just there. He's just there. As a reminder of our divorce. All right, so now Carol. We have to give Carol the rush fruit and a master seal. Oh, he's fucking up the graphics too. This is so epic. So she's at 10 now, and then we master seal her. Wait, I've never promoted Carol in the divorce ending. Wait, that's so fucking peak. He's a boat again. Salman is a boat again. All right, so now we give her energy ring. Use. And then we give her the warp staff. John. We need the boots. Oh, did I already... And then we need to give him talisman, energy ring, boots. And we talisman as well. So, I think... This guy's scary, by the way. This guy's like... Charles, assassin underling, hates chocolate. But the real scary thing is he has a silver lance. And remember, that attacks res. Which, like... is bad. These guys all have iron ballistas. They also attack res. And since we lost our ballista. So, the only solution... Because we lost our ballista, we have to wait for David. David shows up on turn 6. He's actually tied to the bad ending. The way that you get the bad ending is by rescuing David and talking to David with John. And the game thinks that you warped John in here where the treasure chest is, and then he's trapped. And then you get the bad ending. We are gonna go for the good ending, though. You have how much move, Carol? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So John can go here. Okay. So Ekram, Super Spade. ROM hack reviews of this when? It's a potential April Fool's video. You know, it has potential as an April Fool's. Okay, so you have to be next to the fleet. So you go here. Then Carol warps John over the wall. And let me just show you. Look at all the mercenaries! Alright. Fire Emblem has 4 characters, a dancer, and the name John, because the Legend of John is too powerful for Fire Emblem devs. Look at all the mercenaries. Yo, safe contribution. Oh, fuck. Ah, it doesn't matter if you're dead. I'll kill you all in hell. Pour one out for safe. It is cool and cool. Oh, okay. The best death quote of all time. Oh, okay. Yo, lethality? Yes, lethality! Lethality! Oh, extra res. Extra res is good. Because again, the only thing that really threatens him is the iron ballista because it hits on res. Lethality again! Lethality again! Hero lethality? It's John specifically has lethality and Kanto. Easily one of the death quotes of all time. I love the mercenaries. The thing is, they're not even all identical. Like, the steel sword ones deal 7 damage, but the iron ones dealt 1, right? So, it's not even, like, the same enemy. They just put all mercs, but with different stats. Which is very silly. Your time is over, O evildoer. You have no place in this world. Ha ha ha. I am the immortal? You are the villain of John Jones. I've watching you for a long time. Save your breath, miserable skunk. Battle cry! Hoo-yah! Oh right, the silver sword also hits on res. Because silver weapons hit on res. Ha 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 ha. So that's why you care about his res. Because the silver sword and the iron ballista both hit on res. Woo! Res level! Res level, baby! We get the heirloom! Shit! No, Andrew! I cannot transfer. Rihanna, why did you let me die? Yo, Carl dodge tanking? You are stronger than the dragons. Because he killed 15 dragons, remember? It's important lore. Oh, right. Also, they have 14 speed. They double, like, everyone. They double everyone and hit on res. The killer ballista and iron ballista both hit on res. I want to show off David, though, because David does come back. So I'm going to use the vulnerate to heal up John. Did I just hear a cat meow? I want to show off David. There is a cat in here meowing. There's 2 cats in here, actually, meowing. But I want to show off David coming back, because David has a very funny thing. David comes back as a green unit, but there's something, in addition to him being tied to the bad ending, there's something very funny about David as a green unit. Spiky-eared Pikachu. I cannot transfer. Or Pichu, not Pikachu. The baby. My cat doesn't like it when the air conditioner's on, but I'm sorry, baby. It is very hot. She's complaining about the air conditioner. It makes noises, and she doesn't like that. The Super Spade! Hey, baby.
Hello.
Somebody paid for John, so we're doing peak.
I've heard. I've heard the peak.
You going to bed?
Yeah.
It's 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Takes me a little time to get settled. Plus, I just want to lay in bed and watch TV for a bit.
The overlay in the right makes me think of Engage. Everything else makes me think I put something in my mac and cheese. So this is an Engage stream. We're doing the John Paralogue, though. I just realized I don't have a face cam, so y'all can't see, but I'm throwing the horns up as we watch this epic massacre. There's so many fucking enemies. There's so many fucking enemies. This is what people would think FE6 is like if you had to describe it in 5 seconds. Honestly, it's peak. Forget the Minecraft movie. Chicken jockey at John. No, Salman! Yo! He's dodging! He wants to maintain the divorce ending! Yo, Joseph! Yo, Joseph, dodge! Sees, but don't you want to see the funny thing about David?
Here we go.
Electric Higa has just tipped $15. Pouring one out for Marin.
So sad about Marin. 27 stages. Honestly, Marin, Tamara, and Panette all dying in their join chapter is so tragic. Because they're like my favorite characters in Engage. Here, we can protect. Super Spade! Also, thank you so much, Electric Giga, for the $15 donation. Do you want to redeem any prizes with that, or was that just the kindness of your heart? Hello, silly little goopers in my computer. Hello, Crayon Connoisseur, how are you? You okay, Mercury? I know, you're scared of the air conditioner, I know. It's okay. It's just to stop us from being too hot. Mostly I just want to contribute to the cause. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hello, fellow goobers. Hello, James Moore. How are you? DK rap scale level. Yeah, my alert box is the DK rap. You probably couldn't hear it super well over the music. The music will be off once we switch back to Engage. Oh, shit! Oh no, she died. I'm loser. I didn't realize they could reach down there. Right, they have like 8 million range. I should have seized. Well, that's the Legend of John, Lingering Blood. That's the Legend of John Lingering Blood, aka Peak Fiction. Let me turn off the music. But yeah, investing in this music license was actually like, it's paid off so much. Let me just turn on the engaged sounds. I didn't know you streamed. I love your personality. I'm glad to have you here. Yeah, I tend to stream. Usually it's on Wednesday and Sunday, although sometimes, you know, it'll depend. Like, sometimes I'll do other streams, right? Like today I'm doing this one, although it's for, like, you know, special occasion. Also, I need to, like, give Tamara a go on my next playthrough. For some reason, I didn't use her much on my first or last. I think Tamara's pretty bad. It makes me so sad because as a character, she's one of my favorites, right? But as a unit, not only do I think she's bad, but, like, I'm fine with using bad units if they're bad in a way that I find fun. She's bad in a way that I personally find just very unenjoyable. We're playing Engage and taking a break to play something else. I thought this was like the Engage demake, and it was way less comprehensible than I thought. No, that was the Legend of John. So this is a fundraising stream, right? And someone donated $69 for the Legend of John, which is a reward that I universally have redeemed. What the hell, T-pose dance? Yeah, so I've got hacks. I'm a dirty cheater and a hacker. That allow people to reclass into whatever they want for chaos. And somebody paid to turn Boucheron into a dancer. That's also why Céline is in armor. But, Boucheron does not have dancer animations. For some reason, they didn't bother to program dance animations for him. So he just T-poses. Cancel Dani for cheating. So I was watching I've told this story before, but I was watching a Nuzlocke. There's a Pokatuber that I used to really like, did like a bunch of like solo runs and other challenge runs, right? And I was watching a Nuzlocke, and it was like his first ever Nuzlocke. And he didn't hack in rare candies, which, like, to be fair, is perfectly fine. I think that, you know, you choose how you play with a single player game, right? But he got really, like, I guess self-righteous would be the word, about the fact that he wasn't using rare candies, but some people use rare candies. And he would alternate between talking about how, like, this is, like, I'm giving you the true Nuzlocke experience because I'm not using rare candies, and everyone else is a dirty, rotten cheater, and they're fakers, and they don't deserve views because they use rare candies. And then he'd be like, anyway, then I spent 5 hours grinding, and I know I'm 10 levels below the gym leader, but I was just sick of grinding. So I decided it wouldn't be that bad. And then I wiped. And then every time that he would make a mistake, and it would cause him to, like, lose a Pokemon, he'd be like, see, this is why you can't hack in rare candies, because you never know what's gonna happen. But it was things like, I went into this gym battle and I forgot to heal my team, so I was out of Earthquake PP, so I couldn't kill. And it's like, well, you never know what'll happen. I feel like I know what'll happen if I don't heal my team before a boss fight, right? I don't think you can blame rare candies for it.
It seems I've blundered.
I was gonna yell "Here are your units" because I forgot about Phoenix mode. Phoenix mode is so funny. It's definitely like, it's just making me turn my brain off for the combat. But honestly, the point of this stream isn't to be like a super hard challenge, right? It's so that we can do funny memes.
Defend.
I think rare candies take away from the original intention of a Nuzlocke, but I think that's okay. I think people should be allowed to engage with the single player game however they want. And personally, I do not like grinding. So whenever I play Nuzlocks, I'm in it for the challenge, not for the grind, right? I also think if somebody wants to do a Nuzlocke where they get, like, attachment to their team and grind up everyone and whatnot, if that's what they find fun, I'm not gonna tell them that they're having fun the wrong way, because there's no such thing as having fun the wrong way. God damn it, Alear. Why are you like this? Guy who didn't study for the test. I forgot my calculator and spent 30 minutes looking out the window. This is just what happens when you don't study like a cheater.
Understood.
But yeah, it really just sort of like... And then I scrolled it through the comments, right? I scrolled through the comments, just because I was curious, like, if I was the only one who had this issue, and I was not. The most frequent comments were just people saying, like, you are getting really angry and self-righteous about the way that you play this single-player game, and it's really off-putting, right? And he responded to them with, hacking is cheating no matter what. Which, if you want to hold that stance, whatever. Who cares if you cheat in a single-player game?
This battle is won.
But here's the funniest part. Later in the game, he used the item duplication glitch to get infinite rare candy that way. So, like, what is your standard for what is cheating then, right? Like, if the idea that hacking is cheating no matter what, presumably it's based on the idea, that it goes against the developer intentions, right? Is exploiting a glitch not against developer intentions? And like, if we want to get extra trivial, the gimmick of his Nuzlocke was it was all double battles. Well, that's hacking. Vanilla Emerald does not have double battles for every single battle. Technically, that is hacking. Like, sure, you could argue it's hacking to make it harder. I would argue that it does make it harder. But it's not the vanilla experience. So, like, you know? Was this an elaborate April Fool's video? No, it was not. It was like a legitimate, it was like a legitimate challenge run or whatever. Since the devs didn't want glitches to be exploited, they simply shouldn't have put them in the game. Yeah, honestly, you're right. Honestly, so true. I don't hack, I just don't want to screw with modding and hacking. That's fair. I will say, I think that modifying your game files is significantly easier than you would assume from an outside. Like, I am not a tech-savvy person. By any means. And I think there's like really common tutorials, as well as, honestly, it's pretty easy to self-teach as well. Uh-oh. Well, maybe we shouldn't be doing the skirmish then. Nintendo heard us talking and punished us. So, fingers crossed, we shouldn't have this problem for too much longer. Because I have a new processor that just needs to be installed. Damn you, Nintendo ninjas. We got smited by Shigeru Miyamoto himself. Fire Emblem disengaged. Nintendo heard the word Nuzlocke and got angry. We need to make sure that the viewers know Pokemon faint, they don't die. That is why I'm going to be killing everyone who posts a Nuzlocke. Signed, Shigeru Miyamoto. Actually, does he even have anything to do with Nintendo, with Game Freak? Who's the Pokemon guy? Who invented... Oh, it's like Masuda, right? Because the Masuda method? Pokemon. Satoshi Tajiri is credited with inventing the Pokemon franchise. He convinced the idea in 1990. Also, I am loading it now. It's loading now. Okay. It's loading now. It was me, actually. Oh, Billy Bob. I should update the wiki page. John Pokemon. Engage is loading, I promise. John F. Game Freak. There we go. Okay, we got it. One day we'll have a chaotic Engage stream without it crashing. I'm hoping that the issue will be resolved with the new, processor. So I actually, like, this is very bad timing, right? I actually just upgraded my computer, or rather, I just spent a bunch of money to upgrade my computer before finding out about the fundraising, right? So, it's like, I feel really bad because it's like, here I am asking other people.
Some filtered idiot donated $2. Cat treat time during reboot?
Cat treat? Cat treat? We can do a cat treat. We can do a cat treat. I gotta hook up the camera real quick. I don't have the cat camera hooked up. Hold on. I'll hook it up. Thank you so much for the $2 donation, by the way. Alright, let me hook up the cat cam. Ugh. Oh, I think she heard. I think she heard. And then this goes... Alright. Camera. I plugged it in. Let's see if it's actually gonna work, because sometimes it's funky. Camera. Oop, okay. Alright, and then we rotate. And now I just have to re-angle it. Alright, and now I have to get treats and also put pants on, so that you don't see my bare naked butt. There we go. Now let's adjust this angle a little bit so that you can see both of them. There we go. Also, get this. All right. So currently on camera, Jill Valentine is the gray, and the black one is Mercury. And the orange one, that is Alfresco. The orange one who just ran on, that is Alfresco. From Fortnite? Oh, Jill Valentine from Fortnite? Jill Valentine is my wife from Resident Evil. 3 doggos. I actually have 5. And we kind of have 5.5 because there's an outdoor cat that has basically adopted us.
My new moves are coming together nicely. Just a bit more practice.
Has it been spayed or neutered? Do you mean the outdoor one?
Is the Northern Fortress that frightening?
Hi, Tamara. Sorry that you died. Yeah, so it has its ear is marked, so I think it has. Oh, is Frog in here too? Frog is also in here. Frog is currently a little bit too scared to get on camera. But she is... Oh, there she is. That's Frog. The tiny one at the very bottom, that is Frog. Alright. Oh, we have to undeploy someone else? Alright.
Here we go.
Blade Dasher donated $10. A funny thought I had when I met him and saw his personal for the first time, Sniper Linden.
Sniper Linden. Hang on, let me add that to the to-do list. Thank you so much, Blade Dasher, for the $10 donation. We will be going with Sniper Linden. Sniper Linden. And I don't want to turn the cat camera off. But you can see I updated it, right? So we'll just sort of leave that like that. If I put the cat camera like... What if we do this? What if we do that? That way y'all can still see the cats and the death counter. The cat is on the death counter. No! Alright. So we have to rush to rescue Sidal, because he's actually a game over in this map. But we've got all fucking armor knights. We should give Gregory an emblem ring. Let's give him Veronica.
You're sure?
Mercury is dead. It is canon now. Local streamer kills their cat on camera. I recently learned that Revelage has stupid crazy forging boost, and at +5 it matches the Radiant Bow +5. That's wild. Tamara is in her place of honor. Tamara is on top of the cat, and honestly, that's epic for her.
I'm ready.
Understood.
I'm all set.
The T-pose dance takes so long. It's very funny. The game does not know how to process it. Alright, we'll send you up here. So you Thunder. What a dance. It's funny that you have to save your dancer before you can use him in this game.
Me strong foes.
What do you mean? Boucheron's right here. Seedal's just like some guy. The real dancer of the game is Boucheron.
Okay.
Boucheron and the club freaking it error undefined style. Boucheron had to be saved from his base class line.
Yes.
He got, what did he, initially he was like Fell Dragon, right? I think we had Fell Dragon Boucheron initially, right? I know Alfred is still a Fell Dragon. I do like how these first two that are near him are weaker, and it gives you a false sense of security, and then if he fights any real enemies, he just fucking dies. Fell Dragon Alfred. Yeah, somebody paid to turn him into a Fell Dragon. It looks like the cats are no longer on camera.
For the Mage Dragon tribe.
The cats are gone. Time to leave. Streamer fell off. No more cat cam. I posted cringe. Will lose subscriber. The cringe is there are not cats on camera.
I need more time.
Damn, the cats left and then immediately Celestia died. Coincidence? Question mark? Great job doing your 1 damage, Seedal. He's trying his best. L plus ratio plus no cat cam. Celestia is the cat lady. Either that or the cats left to kill her. How do we know that the cats didn't, like, secretly leave to kill her? Thanks for the T-post, Boucheron. I have to skip animations, because I don't think the game knows how to process it if I don't skip. Oh, Madeline. Madeline and missing. I guess we go Camilla's axe?
Sweet dream.
Madeline's going hard with the axe bowling. More like Battleline. Don't say that about Bluey. Don't say that about Bluey. She teaches us important lessons on the TV show. I like calling Madeline a meme. Yo, Swap? Is it time to invest in Swap Gaming? Alright. Let's summon a green hero.
It is time to honor your contract.
What other fun meme units are there in Engage? I mean, there's Bunnet, the cook. Bunnet, exactly. Is Bluey a girl? This Bluey is a girl. But I'm pretty sure Bluey from the TV show is a boy? But I might be wrong. Am I misgendering Bluey? Are the wokes gonna cancel me?
I won't forget this.
Cracked Veronica summon? Yeah, why the fuck does this summon actually have good stats for once? Usually they have terrible stats. Oh wait, no, it's not. No, it's that these guys have terrible stats, right? It's the summon's not actually good. It's just facing this. I like how the most powerful units are now summoned fabrications. Yeah, but they still suck. I don't think this fabrication is actually more powerful than our squad. I think it's just that the particular enemy that he fought against was really low statted. Like, I can demonstrate what he looks like against the real enemies.
A satisfying ending.
I've never played Engage. 40 HP and 10 stats. It's baffling to say that it sucks. Yeah, I mean, so this isn't as much of a numbers inflation game as Awakening and Three Houses, but it is still pretty inflation numbers. Okay, maybe he is actually good. Because this is a real enemy now. Maybe I judged you too harshly, Fabrication. You there. Hi, Corin. Did they give us the fucking ass shot in Corin's introduction? Are you kidding me? They gave us the fucking ass shot.
I am Emblem Corin. I'll fight with all I have.
Intelligent systems when woman. The door closed. All right. Where is Pondreo? That I selected Pondreo, not UC doll. Yeah, that seems good. Okay.
I was in some...
Let's dance for you. At least they didn't put Camilla in this game. She's a DLC emblem, though. Which is why our beautiful boy Pondreo has tits now. How do we tell him? Exactly. Ba-dum-bum.
Hold nothing back.
Pondreo is a femboy when engaged. I believe actually that quality only happens to Rosado. Oh, he doesn't have a weapon. Wait, I forgot to give him a weapon. No. Wait, we can have two dancers? I didn't think we could do that. I thought that it only let you have one dancer. If we can have two dancers, this could be peak. We're missing out on that highly valuable dancer EXP. I mean, Boucheron's just, you know, sort of built different. Excellent dance once again, Sir Boucheron. Alright, Pondreo. Holy shit, Pondreo! Going a little bit crazy sauce mode? You're too slow!
May their souls find peace.
He only has 14 speed, too. Are they just... I guess they're just slow, yeah.
The choice is yours.
I guess we just move everyone forward and let Pandreo kill
Our
things.
foes are strong. Thank you.
Regular engage, got it. What if 3 dancers plus Dance of the Goddess? Oops, all dancers. It's the Oops, all dancers playthrough. What if another dancer to dance for your dancers so they can dance some more? I mean, bard trains are actually, like, incredibly strong. We have to heal our generic. He's important. Alright, now Pandreo kill everything. Oh, maybe he won't. Maybe he won't kill everything. You would have very little combat in Oops All Dancers. That is true, but the way that bard trains work, basically you would get to... You'd have infinite movement, because they could dance for each other, right? And move that way. So it would probably balance out. Open the door.
Where you lead, I follow.
Where you lead, I follow.
May all find salvation.
Everyone gangster until the army of 1 wyvern and 20 dancers shows up. Bluey! She missed a 95! It's cursed! Your Honor, it's cursed. Dancer trains are strong but tedious. That's why I like that TMGC gives Kanto to its dancers, so you can dancer train more easily. Baba Booey! Baba Booey!
You poor thing.
Bluey, get some glasses, please. Ask not what Bluey can do for you, but what you can do for Bluey!
Here goes.
Alright, we move everyone forward. Sorry, very yawny, very sleepy. We might only be doing 1 map today because of the crash and the John. Is this part of the Bible? Not only is John the Bible, but as it turns out, so is Bluey. Not in the Bible, it is the Bible. I thought the mage was going to target Gregory. I thought he was going to target Pandreo because he's so low HP, right? But, eh.
I'm all right.
Revanche! Oh, French!
No need to praise me.
Oh, but I will praise you anyway, Bluey, because you're epic. Dance for you.
I'll do my best.
Oh. Yeah, I am very EP. Oops, all EP. The new chapter of the Bible is crazy this week. Nino jump scare. Nino emblem exists in this, right? It's like it's like a bond ring, right? Pretty sure Nino emblem is a bond ring, which it gives Giga Excalibur, right? I think it's a bond ring. Yeah, I think it gives Giga Excalibur, which is like the boosts your damage when you have Excalibur equipped or something.
My good friend.
Bond ring Nino, and she has a skill. Not the S rank, because I don't rig the rings. See, I actually created a mod that would give you S rank always. But that is hacking and cheating, and I will be cancelled for it.
May their souls find peace.
God, General Pandreo is actually going so sicko mode. This is honestly unexpected, but a welcome surprise. Just how fucking incredible he is. And like with physical weapons too, he's not even using magical axes. Cheating the gacha mechanics are always morally correct and based. Y'all, I think anyone who's watched the channel knows I'm an engaged defender. But can I just say like how sad it makes me that they included fucking gacha mechanics in like, not obviously the rings are the most explicit, but it's not even just the rings. Wow. Good job, Gregory. It's not even just the rings, like, the way that meals work is like a gacha mechanic, as opposed to, there was always some randomness to them in Fates and Three Houses. But they feel much more gacha-y here than they did in those games.
What a joyous feeling.
Gregory really breached that place of security. The meal RNG is annoying. And the fact that the meals don't stack with tonics also makes them just feel like, why, you know?
I can keep going.
I wish I didn't have to use the well for SP scrolls. Oh yeah, the well is also a gacha mechanic, isn't it? I don't usually use the well. So that's why I didn't think of it, but yeah, the well is also a gacha mechanic. And like, yes, Awakening and Fates had like the random weapons, right? But they were usually like kind of joke items. I guess they weren't all joke items. Like they were all at least a little bit silly, right? Like in Awakening, a lot of them were like references. You know, you get like Celica's Gale and shit. And then, you know, sometimes those references are actually really useful. Like Celica's Gale is a Brave Tome, which is really good. I used it in 0%.
Is this really how it ends?
But
I'm so sorry.
then you also get stuff like the Ladle, right? So it doesn't feel as big a deal as, like, the well gives you, like, the only source of skill books. It does give you joke weapons, but it also gives you, like, warp and shit, right? The worst of it in Fates is the lottery. Oh, the lottery does exist, right? And you can get, like, brave weapons and shit from the lottery. Yeah, so I guess the lottery, I guess Fates is just as bad as Engage when it comes to that, then. Because the lottery is just what the well is. I guess the well costs you money, but, like, not much money. You put, like, a couple of vulneraries in it. So, like, I don't think the argument of, like, the well costing you money would hold up in a court of law. I don't know, I'd get Saul Goodman to defend it. Your Honor, allow me to cite the ruling, you are what you eat. From this I propose that my client is an innocent man.
At your service. How's this for praise? That'll teach you to understand.
That was an epic critical hit. Thanks, Madeline.
I will not forget your
I never do the 5-star well. I think the anything goes LTC using the 5-star well was so funny because basically they rigged a 5-star well for every single map so that they would get all the rewards from it, right? But then they just sold all of them instead of using them because they needed to donate for the S-rank staff to save 1 turn. It was very funny. Because they refresh Edelgard so they can use Edelgard 2 turns in a row. And it saves them 1 turn. The Anything Goes LTC is like the greatest playthrough I've ever seen.
I'm ready for more orders.
Let me see if I can post that in the chat.
As leader of the Four Winds, this failure shames me. Allow me to
Engage Anything Goes DLC. So, they beat the entire game in 47 turns. And it is an incredible feat. Like, it is so fucking funny to watch. Does that include the DLC maps? No, they did not play any optional maps. So no Paralogues, no DLC maps, but they used Edelgard because you can get Edelgard without doing any maps, right? So they used DLC, but they didn't do the maps because the maps would always cost you turns, right? So they used Edelgard, but they don't use any of the other emblems because all the other emblems cost turns. It's also very funny because in the commentary, they're constantly baiting controversy because he's like, you know, he constantly talks about it in the commentary like, you know, I haven't played Three Houses, but it's my understanding that Edelgard did nothing wrong. And just like baiting engagement that way. It's very funny. 10 out of 10. Edelgard only or the other lords? They're all one ring. Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude are all one ring. The one ring to rule them all. But it's referred to as the Edelgard ring because she's like the face of it. Okay, we'll do it for the Vine. Hashtag do it for the Vine. And then we heal you.
How merciful.
Edelgard being free is why she's the best DLC emblem. I mean, I think the reason why she's so good for LTC is you get 2 turns, right? Like, you get an extra action. And it saves you so many turns if all you care about is going fast. It's peak, Your Honor. Edelgard looks pretty weird in Engage. I think she looks fine, but, you know, to each their own, obviously. The Flame Lance enemy. 1 damage.
More?
Alfred, what are you doing here? He still thinks he's on the team.
Let's pray. Say night-night.
He's still alive at this point. I mean, in casual mode, or I'm sorry, in Phoenix mode, basically everyone conquers death. We kill you.
As if I would move.
Anna isn't. Well, Anna died as a green unit. Except for Tamara and the Anna squad. Well, Tamara squad,
Wherever you need me.
Tamara squad died because somebody turned off casual mode. Somebody paid money to kill them. Homophobia. I think Phoenix mode is just Adam Warlock being bored and reviving everyone.
Rest easy now.
Honestly, I kind of like that headcanon. It's pretty funny. Bum, bum, ba, ba, bum. Ba, da, ba, 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 bum. Alfred, the fort is going to explode with you on it, Alear. Alear blows up. That was Fel Xenologue's final map, though. Was just the entire army constantly exploding and respawning. You didn't add trans Dimitri to the death counter.
Excellent.
I don't have trans Dimitri. There is no trans Dimitri in Ba Sing
My
Song.
will is firm.
Cis Dimitri survives. Just trans. In Ba Sing Song. It's from Avatar. There is no war in Ba Sing Song. Ba Sing Se. Y'all, I'm tired. That's my excuse. You're right. I'm just sleepy, okay? That's my excuse.
May all find salvation.
I'm just sleepy. I'm just a little eeper. You can't blame me for making any mistakes. I'm just a little eeper. Where is Alear? Okay. And here's what we do. We're gonna give Divinely Inspiring to Saline so she can kill that guy.
May their souls find peace.
I did Fel Xenologue on normal. Rafal's stats are so much lower that yes, Alear's sword can one-round the boss. I think it's funny, actually. I also recently did it on normal. And you can actually deal damage to Rafal while he's on the other tiles.
Dream well.
Which is so weird, right? I thought you were going to do a bit and gaslight us with the name of the city. No, the only gaslighting here is gaslighting myself. The only gaslighting is gaslighting myself into thinking I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I was like, yeah, that's gotta be the name.
Thank you.
I always do Xenologue normal so I can cheese it instead of having to play it. So, there used to be a mod that would let you, skip. And that mod has been taken off of Game Banana, and I can't find a way to... I have it downloaded, but I can't find a way to make it work. Which is sad and unfortunate, because I would like to use the characters without having to play Fel Xenologue.
Kind of you.
Fel Xenologue mode is fun on normal. We are gonna have to agree to disagree on that. I did not like it on normal when I just blitzed through to try to get the characters. Can we Dancer Train? We cannot Dancer Train. Okay. At least you didn't pronounce Aang how the movie did. Oh no. What does the movie do? What does the movie do?
Come to my aid, hero.
It's weird that the devs didn't just copy what they did for the Three Houses DLC units. Yeah, well, not just that, but like, I hate the... Yo! Remake confirmed! Remake confirmed! Oh, never mind. Never mind. The remake has been canceled. The remake has been canceled. He can kill this guy at least. Bluey archetype. The remake is washed. So we need to escape with... We need to escape with Seedal.
Understood.
In the live-action movie, they pronounced Aang
The paint's gone.
I don't want to be in this world anymore. That's the last straw. That's the last straw. Miasma is kind of annoying. It's not just like, I think it's at its worst on this map too, because the Dragon Vein is locked to Vein of Ice, which is just the worst one, because you can't remove Miasma that's on someone.
Everything hurts.
My favorite Sigurd user is Anna because she looks silly on the big-ass horse. I like Marin. I used Sigurd Marin for the entirety of my first playthrough, and she would always use his kill quote, "If this love is a crime." And I just thought that was a fucking reference to the fact that she's a homosexual. And I was like, Poggies, they put a gay marriage reference in Fire Emblem Engage. But it was not Poggies. They did not put a gay marriage reference in Fire Emblem Engage. It was just Sigurd's cringe fucking apocalypse sex.
I will not forget your loss.
Join me for one song.
Thank you.
She looks so cool thrusting her sword like that, wearing sunglasses. You love to see it.
All flowers eventually wilt.
They put gay marriage in Fire Emblem Engage, but they put it behind the Tamara Marin support. And also Panette. Like, the three of them have such gay energy for each other. I love it.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Allow me to demonstrate. Oh right, he's unbreakable because he's technically a boss. Well, Celestia can kill him.
That's your command.
Yeah, we can do a good chunk. Marin, a character so gay that I actually caught the undertones. Your Honor, it's peak. Yo, speaking of peak, Pandreo, my goat! 40 times 2! What the fuck? Camilla's axe is a physical weapon, right? Deals extra damage equal to foe's res minus defense. Oh right, it's like weird. They're a chaotic polycule, that's why they're the Racket of Psalm. Oh, these bitches be fucking. Revanche! Ho ho ho! First time catching a Chaos stream, I haven't caught up to the VODs yet. Oh, how confused are you? How confused are you at everything that's going on? Cause there's some ridiculousness.
As leader,
This isn't Camilla from Fire Emblem Fates. It's Camilla from Fire Emblem Heroes. Wait, what's the difference? Is there a difference?
so much.
Is there genuinely a difference?
Is this
I'm so...
Alright, let's open the chest. I forget what's in this chest. Oh. An infinite use talisman. This is worthless. Alright, Saline, you got this. How is physical Armor Knight Saline this good? I mean, the answer is we gave her, what was it, 5 energy drops?
Repent!
So
Pandrea! Armor Pandreo is indeed incredibly funny. Wow, no one else can deal damage to that guy. Right? Yeah, well, I guess we're just escaping.
Our paths diverge for a moment. Divine One, Emblem Corin. Thank you.
I wish Fire Emblem would just do characters who are gay, not bi. Bi rep is important. It feels like it was just tacked on. Yeah, I feel like there's an element of biphobia to the way that it makes all the characters bi, because it's just sort of like, rather than making it a part of their characterization that they're bisexual, it's for fan service marriage purposes, right?
Don't tell me. More of the corrupted?
Because they want the player character, specifically straight player characters, to be able to marry everyone, right?
Oh my! We meet again. Did you defeat the monsters?
Yes, we did. Every last one.
I'm glad.
Every last one of
I
them!
was surprised to see you out in that blizzard. I hope you found the cathedral.
Whatever game you're playing, stop it.
MVP Pandreo.
Thought about something?
Don't act like you forgot.
I believe the term is player sexual. Yeah! Mass Effect and Dragon Age do a similar thing with a lot of their queer reps as well.
Not a step closer.
Where it, like,
You stay where you are, Fel
it
Princess.
feels, you know, it feels like pandering rather than representation.
Just looking at you, I feel again the shame of losing father.
She's quoting Trans
My
Dimitri.
country from me. My father. What more do you want?
I like this angry confrontation while Alear's just in her onesie.
Families. But you don't care, do you? All that pain. You don't even give it a...
I killed people?
Just like John the Hero. Just like John the Hero.
You know what you did?
Alear standing off to Vale. Just, it's peak, Your Honor, it's peak.
I didn't. I didn't. Please believe me.
Believe you? Like I believed we were friends? I won't make that mistake.
Vale's gonna have nightmares about the zombie soon.
We've got to do something.
Once we recruit Vale, I should install the mod that makes Sami like 1,000 feet tall. Cause there's a giant Sami. You can make Sami giant. And so what if once we recruit Vale, spoilers I guess, Vale's recruitable. Once we recruit Vale, I install the giant Sami mod, but only once we recruit Vale, so it fucking terrifies Vale because she got scolded by the Sami fursuit. And now there's a giant Sami chasing her around. What's up, clan? Alear, you killed families. :3.
I killed people. Stole rings.
That being said, I wanted to make this a long stream, but I am very tired. I think I need to go to bed. We beat A chapter. You know, I wasted an hour on a skirmish before the fucking game crashed. And we wasted another hour playing John Fire Emblem. But I'm very tired. I could have some caffeinated beverage, but I don't want to do that because it's like 9:30 at night, right? And it'll throw off my sleep schedule. So it's sleepy time. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thank you everyone who donated. Really, really appreciate that. I'm gonna pass that on to Serena after the stream. And ooh. Yeah, I think a burp is probably the perfect sign off. Bye.